Marcus Aurelius. The Philosopher Emperor. Introduction. Marcus Aurelius, Antoninus. Augustus, known to history simply as Marcus Aurelius, stands as one of the most remarkable figures of ancient Rome. He was not just a Roman emperor, but also a Stoic philosopher, whose thoughts and writings continue to inspire millions even after nearly 2 millennia. His life was a unique blend of power, duty, philosophy, and personal struggle, making him a timeless example of leadership with integrity. Early life. Marcus Aurelius was born on April 26, 121 CE, in Rome, into a wealthy and influential Roman family. His birth name was Marcus Annius Verus. His father, Marcus Annius Verus the Elder, was a prominent politician, and his mother, Domitia Lucilla, came from a wealthy family of Roman nobility. Unfortunately, Marcus's father died when he was only 3 years old, leaving him to be raised primarily by his mother and grandfather. From a very young age, Marcus displayed an unusual seriousness and dedication to learning. His family noticed his intellectual abilities and exposed him to the best education available. He was deeply influenced by the teachings of Stoic philosophers, especially Epictetus, whose works shaped his worldview. By the time he was a teenager, Marcus had adopted Stoicism as his guiding philosophy, focusing on self-discipline, virtue, and rational thinking. Rise to power. Marcus's path to power was shaped by the reigning Emperor Hadrian, who noticed the boy's potential early on. Hadrian arranged for Marcus to be adopted by Antoninus Pius, his chosen successor. Antoninus Pius, in turn, adopted Marcus and another young man, Lucius Verus, making them both heirs to the throne. Antoninus Pius ruled the empire wisely and peacefully for 23 years, during which Marcus was carefully groomed for leadership. He studied law, philosophy, administration, and military tactics, preparing for the immense responsibilities he would one day inherit. In 161 CE, after the death of Antoninus Pius, Marcus Aurelius ascended to the throne. Unusually, he chose to rule jointly with his adoptive brother, Lucius Verus, showing his respect for the arrangements of his predecessor and his own sense of fairness. The philosopher on the throne. As emperor, Marcus Aurelius faced numerous challenges. The peaceful times of Antoninus Pius had given way to an era of wars, plagues, and economic troubles. Despite these hardships, Marcus remained committed to his Stoic principles. He believed that his duty as a ruler was to serve the people selflessly, acting as a caretaker of the state rather than a tyrant. The Parthian War. One of the first major challenges Marcus faced was the war against the Parthian Empire in the east. Lucius Verus led the military campaign while Marcus managed affairs at home. The war ended successfully for Rome, but returning soldiers brought back a devastating plague, possibly smallpox, which spread rapidly through the empire, killing millions and weakening the population. The Marcomannic Wars. Perhaps the most prolonged and taxing conflict of Marcus's reign was the Marcomannic Wars. Germanic tribes, including the Marcomanni, Quadi, and others, invaded Roman territories along the Danube River. Marcus spent many years on the front lines, personally leading his troops, living in military camps, and sharing the hardships of his soldiers. These wars tested his resolve and endurance, but Marcus managed to hold the empire's borders. His military leadership, though often overshadowed by his philosophical reputation, was marked by discipline, strategic thinking, and an understanding of human nature. Personal struggles. While Marcus faced external challenges, he also endured many personal losses. His beloved wife, Faustina the Younger, whom he deeply loved despite rumors of her infidelity, died during one of his military campaigns. Of their numerous children, only a few survived into adulthood. The death of many of his children was a source of great sorrow for him, yet his Stoic beliefs helped him endure these tragedies with dignity and composure.